Religion and Realization by Diamond, picked up in the street. Chapter 3. It is now the time to introduce the third chapter of the Vedic lore, Paramajati Upasampada. The translation runs thus: Now attaining the supreme light to the seventh plane, the life power of the Blessed One, Samprasada, reaches the seventh plane. Here God is seen. It is called the Triputi or the threefold. This is the very trinity of the Christianity. This Triputi, threefold stage is in the cerebrum or the seventh plane has got three different phases. They are: number one, Jnana, the knowledge. That is the personified giver of the knowledge. He is nobody else but the very person who came down from the Brahmapura or the cerebrum, or if for the first time he appears now, then he is an unknown one. But the second one is very defective, as this experience is very weak and it is not reckoned and accepted in the Vedas. 2. Gya, the object to be known. This object is nothing else but God Himself. 3. Gyata, the knower, a limitless ocean of light, very pleasing one, very soothing one, as if an ocean of charm. Over the ocean on one side stands the person who came down from the Brahmapura. He takes up his right hand, stretches the forefinger, points to a thumb-like appearance, but marked and encircled by a very delicate line of bluish light over the ocean of the light, and speaks, "This is God, this is seeing of the God." Within the thumb-like appearance, the knower and the object to be known are both combined. The knower sees everything and hears everything from within the thumb-like appearance. Now the person of the Brahmapura melts in it. Then the consciousness of the Blessed One comes back, and each and every iota of the scene and occurrence is remembered, and up to the date it is vividly evergreen in his memory. Chapter 4. Now appears chapter 4 in the arena. No more it is confined to the blessed individual or the Samprasada, but furthermore the Samprasada has become transformed into the Supreme One. His stage is the sixth plane, that is the causal body or the Vijnanmaya Kosha in each and every member of the human race. The Vedic lore runs thus: Sena Rupena Abhinispaddate, and again in the Brahma Sutra, Sampadda Avirbhava. The translation comes to this: the proof of the attainment of this Brahmahood will be corroborated by the appearance in the very form made of the light of God of the attainer. In numerous people, Jaimini points out that not even 20,000 hold him, but he is the boundless and limitless. The attainer of the Brahmahood will be seen by numberless people within their own bodies. The attainer himself will also see almost will all within himself, whosoever will come in contact with him. Sarvabhutastamatmanang sarvabhutani cha atmani sampasya brahmana paramajati nanyano hetuna. Kaivalya Upanishad. The attainer of the Brahmahood clarifies and bears proof of the aphorism, "One is all and all is one." This is phantasm. This is Ishvat Tattva or Sadvida Tattva of the Kashmiri Saivism. The translation of the Vedic stanza is this: thousands will see him within themselves, and he shall see thousands within him. This is the peculiar characteristic of the Parama Brahma and nothing else. This is the most mysterious feature of the miracle, as it is nothing but the most insurmountable miracle for one man to be seen by myriads of men as long as he lives. Now the question of solving the mystery and bringing out its nature in the daylight is left to the scientists. Chapter 5. Now we walk in chapter 5. It is this: Sa Uttama Purusha. The translation goes thus: He is the Supreme One. This is the very heritage left by the ancient races or sages to the humanity. Every human being has got an innate Brahmahood within him. Sometimes this Brahmahood unfolds itself. Bear its proof, tam jato bhavasi vishyato mukha, and the truth is perennial one as spoken in the Vedas. Peace, peace, eternal peace.